Key scratches again, both doors. Painted that door last summer. If you remember, I've done a video about this turning purple. So yeah, that's not too deep. That is right here. Because this one's been painted last year, the lacquer's thicker than there, so we can still go through obviously, but from what I've found, experience over the years, it can add another little layer of protection. I'm going to try and make do without painting this door. Rubbing the lacquer down on this, and then I'm going to buff it up. So I want to make sure I can do this before I start prepping it to paint, because if it doesn't work, so if I just sand that down and polished it all together, I've then got to potentially mask the door up to paint again. This is definitely good to work on without painting. So I've just polished it up now. The scratch was only through the lacquer. I've done a video and it cut off like, but the scratch was just in the lacquer, so that allows me to sand the top of the lacquer down and then buff the lacquer up. If it's through the lacquer, if you keep sanding it, you're sanding the base coat and then you're in a world of problems, do you know what I mean? So there's ways to check if it's through the lacquer or not. Nail test, do you know what I mean? If your nail catches it. Quite an aggressive polishing pad as well. I've just used for my first cut, so I've got to finish off with other steps as well, because that will just leave the panel full of holograms. So yeah, get this done now and then I'm going to jump onto that. I'm going to finish it off now. Don't forget, if you're interested in learning this stuff, it's within www.carscratchacademy.club. This is where you can start learning. So this is the fundamentals of, you know, working on paintwork, polishing it, actually working on it before you're in it, if you know what I mean. You're not actually doing damage to the paint, you're just sanding the top of the paint down and buffing it up. So this is spot on now, scratch is fully removed. That's the same there, it's light, but it's when you get up here it's deep. So I'll tag the link for carscratchacademy.club below if you're interested. At the end of the video, click through and have a look, just 15 quid a month. And this one down now, but I've got sandpaper. So that was 2000 grit, this is 180. That's what I'm going to start with. Not proper digging in, just to take the top off, and then I'll feather it out with some 320 and maybe 500 as well, and then you prep the rest of the panel with 1000. So yeah, it's just the same things all the while what we're doing, sanding, same techniques but different grits and that. So when I talk about the scratch has got to be removed, this is like you can still see there, if you paint over that or do anything on that, you're still going to see the outline of the scratch. So it's got to be fully removed, feathered out. That's ready now, that'll come off without being too aggressive. So we can keep the colour there without blending the colour into the other door. Done a clip the other day about tar. You can see like this being sanded down this, and it's everywhere. So you really have got to scrub the panel with this panel wipe. Just a solvent degreaser it's called. UV primer.